I'll hold you in my arms whenever you wish.
Hi, guys.
Hi.
Sorry for all the craziness.
Everyone's here.
Hey, Kristen, you made it. What'd you tell your parents?
They know. I just showed the book cover and they understood.
Yeah. I love that. You gotta love a good supportive family. Oh, that's great.
Yeah. We'll see if my internet lasts because we're in a thunderstorm and this is town, so I'm not sure about my internet right now.
Yeah, totally understand. We just got over a massive thunderstorm over where I'm at too. Is it like right over you, or does it seem like it's far away?
Yeah. Yeah, it stopped right now, but it's coming back. I can hear it.
Okay. So I love those. I love a good like lightning and thunderstorm.
And I'm by the beach,
So
everybody's
like
like
download
rushing
the
off the beach
audiobook.
to their
So I'm
cars.
doing that now.
Yeah, me too.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, no worries. We'll take a little bit of time. We're all saying hello and all that jazz. So what did you guys, I think some of you rated it on the Discord, but what did all of you guys give this as like a star rating for the last book for Rejection with Kingston?
5 stars. Mm-hmm.
5 stars?
Yeah, I think 5 stars. Yeah.
Yeah.
I give it 4 stars.
Okay.
Me too, 4.
Yep. I was also a 4. The only one in this series that I gave 5 was the 4th one. Because that's my boy. But I like the Kingston one. I thought he had kind of like a better redemption because I hated him in the first one. Like absolutely hated him.
Yeah. Did not care for Chad. He was a butt.
Chad. No one cares for Chad.
Well, he is a Chad, so of course.
Yeah. Who was the person who said in Discord that like
that was like one of my favorite lines.
Very true. Like Chads never are and all that jazz.
Yeah.
It honestly, like my sister had
I think I shared the quote that she said about Chad.
Yeah, okay, that was you, Kristen. Yeah. My sister, she had a boyfriend named Chad, and like he literally he broke into our house and stole stuff after we broke up. Like he was that type of Chad.
Oh.
Wow.
So when you posted that, I was just like, oh my God, it really is true. It's universal. Sorry, Chads. It's like Karen's.
It's going to be my mission in life now to find a nice Chad.
Good luck. You'll be searching, April. Oh man. Okay. So hello everybody in the chat. I see all of you guys saying hello. Let's check out your guys' ratings. Aaron said 4. Joanne said 4.5. Okay. Couple 5 stars in here. Violet, of course, 5 stars. I know you love the series. And then Holly, I'm just about done with the first book. I'm so behind. No worries. Take your time, Holly. Everything's down in the Discord. So speaking of that, everybody who does have the Discord, if you don't, the link's down below in the description bar. But then also, I just lost you guys for a sec. But we still have all the chat threads down in like the past read-along section. So Holly, feel free to add any comments down there. I'm sure we'll still have a conversation with you. We all love the books, so we're curious what you're going to say too.
I read everything, so I read all of them.
Yeah, I know, I do too. I want to know what everybody's thinking. I'm waiting for someone to be like, "This is a terrible series," because then I don't know what I'm going to say. I'll be like, "I'm sorry."
I'm like fair.
You're probably scared to say it. Probably scared to say it.
But I'm going to ask a quick question. So Holly, like, cover your ears for a second. But I know we also talked about this in the Discord, but who's everybody killing? Now that we know that one of the guys is going to die. Who are you
What?
guys killing? From the second book, one of the guys has to die.
I
That's
don't
part of the
remember. I
prophecy.
must have missed that.
Is that like
Missed
the
one?
very end?
Mm-hmm. One of the love interests is going to die, you guys.
See, here's the thing. I'm not even like I've read so many of these like why choose fantasy romance series that I already know the answer is no one. It's gonna have a happy ending. Like
Mhm.
but I think my answer is still the same. I think it was still the vampire.
Caleb or Noah?
Noah. But also Caleb really peeved me off.
Yeah,
he
he
did.
did. The way he treated her, I didn't care for that.
Which part, Kim?
Where he left her, just left her with a note. That whole scene. And
Okay.
he just like disappeared and then yeah, I didn't care for that.
All right. What about you,
It
April?
wasn't necessary.
If you ask me who would I kill off, I couldn't kill any of these guys off, but I guess Alek would be my least favorite right now.
Me
But
too.
I think it's more going to be like a self-sacrificing type thing. So
Yeah.
I would say more Caleb because he's the most self-deprecating. But he's also kind of like this he's got something going on, right? So he's trying to like he's trying to prevent something from happening, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's things we don't know about him yet, so I don't know.
Yeah. He already died in the second book, though, when Kingston snapped his neck, man.
That's okay. Well, he obviously can handle it, so it's cool.
Yeah, that's true. I remember when I first read that, and I'm like, what? What do you mean he snapped his neck? But yeah, that whole thing was fun, especially the way he like punishes Kingston. I loved it.
It was great.
Yeah. Okay, let's see who you guys are off in. Yeah, Dory, you can't say. You already know the whole thing. Dory and I both have like pretty much almost read all of the second series too. Aaron, I guess it has to be Noah that dies. Why does it have to be Noah? Because you want him to die, or because it's a self-sacrificing thing too, like we both said? Violet, I know, but I'm not telling. Yeah, you can't say anything, Violet. No way,
I
man.
think Noah would also be self-sacrificing. Like he seems like the most apt to like do whatever she needs.
That
done.
was, I think, what you put in Discord. You're like Noah or Caleb, and I'm like, not Caleb. Damn it, Noah. I want
Caleb
Alek.
is weird because I love him, but he's also annoying the crap out of me with just this constant like hating himself. It just drives me nuts.
It's too much for you.
I love it.
Yeah,
But it also kills me a little bit.
yeah. You just want to get to the action already, man.
I do. Stop
I
hurting
feel
yourself. Jesus. It's okay.
Noah is boring to me. He can go, says stuff.
I kind of agree. He's the most boring of the group.
Yeah.
Which one?
Noah.
Noah. He's just the rich brat. That to me, that's what he is.
Yeah.
He's just too all in immediately, like, but in like not a cute way, in like a whiny emo way,
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
not like in a sexy Alek way.
Meanwhile, I'm over here like, kill Alek. I'm bored
Or
of
a self-deprecating way like Caleb.
yeah.
Or in a
Like,
bully
Caleb,
way
I
like
just feel
Kingston.
like he's so tortured and like tormented internally, and he wants her so badly, but because of what happened in his past, like he can't seem to let himself. And I'm obsessed with that emotional side where it's like that deep turmoil. Oh my god, I love it. Plus he sounds the oldest, and I have a thing for age gaps. So that's
I do too. I'm hoping he redeems himself.
That
soon.
he's also working against her in a way with the council. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's like, I feel like it's trying to like come across a certain way to like trick us, but really like he's just trying to save the world, but like I think that
But
I don't know.
But would he sacrifice her
think he's
truly to
looking-
save the world?
Huh?
But would he really sacrifice her to save the world? Is he that self-sacrificing?
Yeah.
I think that's like supposed to be the thing of it, but I feel like I don't know. Maybe it's every time I read a romance, like I don't even worry about the because it's supposed to have a happy ending. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I don't know. I always feel like the author's like trying to trick you into being worried, but you can just be like, it's fine.
Oh man, see, you're like a chess player. You play like so far ahead. Where meanwhile, like every little sentence, I'm like, oh my god, what's happening? Yeah. Oh.
It's like a supernatural episode, right? They die literally every single episode, so there's just no stakes. Like you just kind of get used to it. Like, oh, they're gonna figure a way out of this, so it's okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like I think that a lot of white shoes fantasy romance kind of runs the same kind of way. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So maybe it's that. Maybe I read so much of it.
Maybe.
I am reading Trader Witch. I'm almost done with it. I'm at 75%, and I agree with you. It's they all kind of run the same way. You always have the one that's resistant, and then you always have the one that's all in, and then you have the one that like can't control himself.
But I feel like the two series are a little bit different in terms of like just like I don't know. I like both. I think I've rated both fairly similarly. I think I gave a 4, a 4.5, but I don't know which one's in Trader Witch, and that's what I've given in for this one too. But Trader Witch is like more slow burn. It's not as steamy as this one. I feel like.
Oh, it's not steamy at all so far.
Yeah. It gets really steamy. It gets really, really, really hot, but it's like more in the second and third book.
Okay.
It's slow burn. That's what she's known for, is like slow burn white shoes, which you don't find a lot of. So.
Okay, let me add a couple more comments in here. Hold on. Noah is boring to me, so he can go. Again, Noah. I haven't read the series, but based off of all your discussions, I'd say Noah because he seems boring. Poor Noah. Oh man,
He's like leaving her in the last book. Leaving her.
Pissed.
True, but he was leaving her for a good reason, and he explained it.
Always,
well, at first, it wasn't his fault when he left. Like he literally couldn't control that situation, and then he explained it as soon as he could, and then he came back even though he couldn't, like wasn't supposed to. So, so he literally is. He's like Mr. Perfect. He does everything exactly what he's supposed to do.
Yeah, I did feel like it was weird though that he like when they're in the club and he just like locks her in the room and he leaves like indefinitely and had no plan on like coming back. And, like thank God Kingston came, but he literally locked her in the room. Like stay here, I have to go.
With like no food, no water.
Yeah, you know, like the room will take care of it, I guess. But
I think he sent someone, didn't he?
I don't remember that. I just remember Kingston like breaking in because he was just like, "What the hell just happened?"
He sent him.
Yeah.
It was a very short, like half sentence, but Kingston says that he sent him. So.
Oh, okay. Aaron says, I just feel like his character makes the most sense to die. Noah, okay. All right. Kristen, Caleb made me realize I don't love tortured love interest. Kristen.
Because sometimes they can be annoying about it.
It depends
They're
on how
tortured. Leave them alone, okay? They've been tortured enough, April. Shut up.
Go be tortured somewhere else. Jeez.
You know what, April? You say that now. I'm gonna like film this part, and then when we get to the fourth book, I'm gonna replay this and be like, "What do you think now, April?" Okay.
That's what I love about these. I always like either don't like the guy until their book, and then in their book, I love them.
Okay. Yeah, but you loved Caleb from the beginning.
I do love Caleb from the beginning just because he's the Irish daddy. So.
Yeah.
The accent.
Irish daddy.
I mean, they're like a sex dungeon and he's a priest.
Yeah.
Okay, at the store the other day, I saw, so was it Lindsay Sands or Hannah Howell? I think it was Hannah Howell, but I didn't pick it up because I was like trying to control myself and I wouldn't let myself off a cart. So I was like literally holding all of these like books like around the store. So I had to put some down. But one of them was Hannah Howell. She has a Highlander vampire romance.
Okay.
And I was like, so I don't know. It's
You
a
have to
thing.
tell me
You
what
guys
it
want
is.
your Caleb. Hannah Howell has a Highlander vampire.
You'll have to tell me the title of that because I actually do have, I think, 2 or 3 Hannah Howells. I've never read them. They were from my grandma. So, like, I need to know what my grandma was reading.
Hell
I think
yeah.
it's like a one word. It says it on the cover.
Okay.
We can look it up. I'm sure we can type that in and check it out. Steph says Noah brings nothing to the table. He's just there. Oh man.
Just
Oh, you went out, April.
oh
Dory. Yeah. Wait. You there?
Am I back? Am I back?
There you go. You're back. Kind of.
No, I haven't. I looked fine.
I think you're getting a little scattery, like you're stopping here and there.
Fun times.
Yeah. Dory's telling me to leave Alec alone. Sorry, I'm not going to. He's I don't like him. Well, I like him. I shouldn't say that, but I don't know. I don't like the golden retrievers, you guys.
Yeah, but he went berserk. He's a berserker. How can he not like that?
I don't know.
How's that golden retriever?
I mean, I'm sure that's great in the bedroom and all, but I don't know. I'm also not into blondes, so maybe it's a blonde thing. I don't know.
I'm not into.
Wait, what, April?
I'm not into like the long hair
Yeah.
on a guy.
I'm
I
like
just I
shoulder length,
never have
maybe.
him. Yeah, like
Isn't that funny how we have things like that even in romance? Like if it's a blonde guy, I'm just like, I'm gonna picture you completely different.
Gil, it's a series.
Wait, what? What, Hannah?
It's a series.
Oh, a series.
It's called McNuchten. I don't know how to say that. Was that Irish sounding or was that German sounding? Is that German or Irish? Lach.
What?
Lach. Is that lake?
Loch? No, that's Scottish. Yeah.
Oh, it's Scottish. Okay, I'm getting the two confused. Okay. Oh yeah, because Highlander's Scottish, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's okay. I'm okay. It's a whole series. The first one is Eternal Highlander. The Eternal Highlander.
Ooh. Okay.
Okay, that's definitely not what I have.
It's Hannah Howell and Lindsay Sands together, I guess.
Okay. Lindsay Sands is known for having some like paranormal stuff.
She writes Highlander too. I've read one of her Highlanders, and I think you
right.
sent me another one.
I sent you one.
No, I read the one you sent me.
Yeah.
And then I have at least one Hannah Howell, and that's Highlander too. But I think that they both also write paranormal.
Okay.
So they both write Highlander and paranormal. They write similar kind of things.
Yeah.
So it looks like they got together and wrote a Highlander paranormal.
We should check it out. The season is coming.
Winter is coming.
Oh my god, I'm so excited.
Yeah.
I'm like, you already know I'm like gathering the gothic.
Oh yeah.
I want to go ham on the gothic.
I don't think I've ever truly read a gothic historical romance. So I'm excited for the one like you and I got that we're not going to read until October, but I am excited about that.
I have never, and I have Rebecca by Daphne du Maurier too that I want to try. This is how many books are in this series? But you know I'm going on a ban. I can't buy books anymore. So
yeah. Okay,
Holy
right before we get started, let me just get through these last comments and then we'll start because we're already like 20 minutes in here. Erin says that she likes Caleb, that he's older, and I like the tortured side of him. Thank you. I think his story is the slow burn of the series. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, totally. She's been with all of the guys. Well, technically, she was with Caleb a little bit in this last one, wasn't she?
Yep.
Yeah. That was
That
the
was
scene.
when he ditched her after. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. It's coming back to me now.
And then
that
thinking that he's the father of the baby.
Yeah, that whole scene when I read that, sorry guys, I'm just gonna say it, but the whole just the tip thing I found hilarious as a priest. Like he's just literally just be like, no, I can't do that. Okay, the tip is fine. It's totally fine, right? Like that doesn't go against God's will. Let's do that.
The tip counts, so why not go ahead and put it all the way in? My mom always told me the tip counts.
I remember reading that and just like, what? It was great.
That's great.
I laughed so hard.
Just the tip is not a thing.
It was great.
There's Violet says there's no such thing as reading too much Why Choose series. That's true. Yeah. Boxers and books to the tortured love interest. We get it. You had a tough time. Why don't you cry about it? Are you saying that about my Caleb? Oh my God, you're brutal, man.
I agree.
So I just put the book on Discord. So for anyone, if you're not on Discord yet,
on book recommendations in the Hideaway.
I put it under possession.
Oh, okay, cool. That works.
So
Kristen says, I don't love blondes either, but Alec is giving the goo-goo eyes. I don't know, guys. Like
I feel like it's like a dirty blonde. It's not like a super blonde.
I
I feel like it's like my blonde. Like it's not like a blonde.
Yeah. I like the dark brooding boys, as you can tell. Shay says Alec is a god, so that cancels out all the bad qualities.
100%.
Violet, I'm definitely intrigued with that Vampire Highlander series. Go check out the possession thread.
Oh wait, should that be the next? We'll have to talk about that.
Yeah, we'll talk about it.
There's 9 books in that series, though.
Oh, damn. Okay. Well, we'll
intimidate me though.
Read one, see how it is, see if it's good.
Yeah.
Kristen, just the tip with Caleb. It 100% counts.
Right?
Your mom told you the tip counts? Oh my God, I'm dying.
Yes. During the talk. During many of the many talks.
Strawberry Step, the 100% counts. Also just reminds me of the movie Sausage Party. Yes.
Oh my God, that movie.
I love that movie. I haven't watched it in so long.
It's so good.
We should do
like cartoon Monty Python. Well, Monty Python is like a little bit cartoony too, but like it's like animated.
I totally get what you're saying. We should do like a little like movie night on Discord, like have a thread. Like we plan on like watching that movie and we can just chat while we're watching.
Okay, so completely different note because this is not related to this series, but it's related to the Romance Readathon. I put a comment on there about how we should do like a movie night, like a Jane Austen movie night or something.
Ooh, for like Pride and Prejudice and stuff.
So one of them, you know.
That would be totally fun. I'll look at what everybody's saying and then I'll just like add a thread and we'll plan like a day.
Everyone was talking about Jane Austen. I was like, we should do I just randomly said, I don't know if anyone's responded because I've been.
Okay. Yesterday I was at like the thrift store and I was like over by like all the dresses and I was just like, why don't we live next to each other? Because we should all dress up like Barbie and go to the movies and just be like holiday Barbies and whatever. I think that would be so much fun. But we don't live next to each other, so that sucks.
I don't like clothes shopping though. I'm just like, give me.
You don't like going to like the thrift store and finding something like ridiculously gaudy? I mean, like
I love going to. I like going to antique stores for antiques though.
Yeah, I feel that. I just like being
thrift stores for antiques and like fabric, like old tablecloths.
I feel you. Okay. All right. Why don't we go ahead and get started? Oh, wait. What were you saying?
Like
Do
not
you guys
clothes
wanna
person
see, like,
either. I
my-
don't like rummaging.
You're like in and out, April. I'm sorry.
Sorry, what's going on?
It happens. It happens. Well, anyways, why don't we we'll get back to that, April. I'm sorry, I don't want to cut you off. But why don't we go ahead and do 30 minutes? We'll get started on the book and then we can come back and chit chat. Don't forget to put any of your spoilery comments for this book over on the Discord. All right. But otherwise, we'll see you guys in 30 minutes here. Okay.
Okay.
There we go. Perfect. How's everybody doing?
Good.
Oh my gosh. So I'm still in the middle of chapter 5.
I'm in the middle, chapter 4.
Oh, chapter 4, Kim? Okay. Just wait till chapter 5, babe.
I had to stop right there. Like, can we just not finish that chapter?
Right? I was just like, oh my god, this is like the worst place to stop, man. I was dying though. That was great. I forgot that that was that soon on in the book.
So I just finished chapter 4, so I'm about to start 5.
Oh, Hannah.
I
Your
can't
next
believe he
reading
brought the
sprint's
rug
gonna-
home.
Brought
What'd you
what?
say?
I can't believe he brought the rug home.
Yeah.
Souvenir.
You know what? He cares. He remembers their experiences and he wants to remind her. I like what you said though about I hope he cleaned it.
Oh, it's one hell of a souvenir.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he did.
Oh my
I'm surprised.
god. Okay, so it seems like we're like across the board, people are in chapter 5 or chapter 4. So for all of you that are in chapter 4 still, your next reading sprint's gonna be real nice. Oh man. April, I don't even think you got to the part yet. I haven't yet. That's even crazy.
Oh, they're well into it.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Into it's a good word or a good phrase. Oh my god. Okay, so what did you guys think about Kingston? Because everyone knows about the pregnancy now, except Alec. What do we think about their responses?
I forgot it was still confusing about who impregnated her. Like, I thought we knew it was Kingston.
We technically don't know.
Well,
But it
because think about it, in real life, I mean, it stays alive up there up to like what, 4 or 5 days?
Yeah. I thought it was only a couple days. But
It
remember,
depends on a lot of factors, but it can stay up there up to, I can't remember if it's 4 or 5 days, but it's one of the two.
Yeah. Noah, like, remember that he said that, like, he could tell she wasn't ovulating.
Yeah,
Right?
she wasn't fertile.
Yeah, and Kingston was, like, right after him. Because that was
Right, and that's the thing is, like, technically the best time to get pregnant is right before you start ovulating. I only know this because I had, like, actively try for both, so.
Yeah.
But yeah, technically the best time is to do it like in the like 2 days before, 2 or 3 days before you start, up until like 2 or 3 days into your general, like, or like through your ovulation time, but at least for the first couple days of your like ovulation period.
Right. It's a window, not a exact time frame.
Right, yeah. But you can get pregnant up to like 4 or 5 days before you ovulate.
Oh, man.
And then the whole time through you when you ovulate, really.
But weren't you guys, like, pissed at all with, like, Noah's response?
But I can also see where
Where he's coming from?
yeah. I mean, the way he reacted was awful.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, but I can understand him being fearful for her life as well.
Yeah.
Because he said something about it's really hard on the mother, and I can see him not wanting to risk her life.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Right.
he did not handle it well, no.
No. Kingston. He was the best.
Yeah.
He's so sweet. I told you he'd have a turnaround, you guys. Oh,
He was only a bully because he was so, like, mad. His pride was hurt.
yeah, exactly. I hated him so much in the first one. I was just like, "Ugh, you're so annoying, you cocky asshole." And then by the second one, I was just like, "Oh, I like you now. You're cute."
So did Alex's father discipline him, or did he try to kill him?
I think he was trying to kill him. That's how I kind of interpreted it.
I did the
Because
same.
I knew he threw the rock at him, and then he threw lightning back at us. So I wasn't sure if he was trying to discipline him or literally try to kill him.
Yeah, I think it was more of like a killing thing because he was like in the berserker mode and like you can't think when you're in that mode. So all he would, because I think Alec even said, right, like his father took his mate from him, so
Right.
he has to die.
Well, I knew about, but I'm talking about Alex's father.
Oh no, I know that, but I think like the whole idea is like when you're in a berserker mode, like he wouldn't even be able to like punish him.
Gotcha. So they were both in berserker mode.
Yeah, that's just how I read it, I guess. But yeah, poor Alec.
Yeah, that's tough. That's a hard one.
Even if he tried to kill him, he's not going to be dead. I mean, the whole book is about him.
Yeah, right? We still got a long ways to go. Oh. Okay, let's see. Dory says, for the Kingston fans, Kayla Rain and Meg Ann used Ryan Reynolds as their muse for Kingston.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't see that.
No?
Not at all.
I feel like I could see it, but I personally prefer Aaron Taylor-Joy, I think his name is, from, oh my God, Bullet Train? Not Bullet Train. Is it Bullet Train? You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I pictured him had a mustache. Violet says she loves his reaction too. He honestly, like, he had the perfect reaction. He's like the sweetie in this situation. Shay, Noah's response seemed out of character a little bit. I think that, like, to Kim's point, though, I think it's because he was, like, so freaked out about his knowledge of, like, when a vampire and a shifter breed, that's why he reacted the way he did. I still don't want to excuse it, though.
No.
I was just like, you ass, man.
He needs a grovel.
Yeah, he does. He definitely does. Vita, I'm late, but here, catching up now. Oh, man, Vita, you're going to hear the stuff that everyone was saying about Noah in the beginning. You're going to be so upset. Noah's is Vita's favorite by far. Oh, man. So what did you guys think about the whole thing where, like, he can only go through the portal, like, if he wants to come back?
I can see him why he would do it, because he was in that berserker mode. So he has to, they said an untrained berserker was deadly to everyone or something along those lines. So I can see why he would leave, to protect her.
Yeah.
But he could at least told her that before he left.
Yeah.
You know, talked about it before, somehow inform him about that before leaving. Then she wouldn't be so pissed at him.
I think he was a berserker though when he left, but like I thought
he was somewhat in control until someone was starting to say something, and then he started a little bit. But I think he was in more control because the demons were dead.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
I was going to say he was in berserker mode. From what I remember, I thought he was in berserker mode. So how can you make that choice if he's not in control of his faculties? So, but
yeah. Oh man. So do you guys have any other thoughts with what you read? With where you guys got to?
not so far. It was just getting hot.
Yeah. It was just getting hot. Exactly. Oh man. This was one thing that I remember, like in the second book, you know how they had the group scene? I remember being like, okay, we're in the second book. I know there's book 4 or there's 4 books and we're already doing a group scene. And I feel like each book they're going to have to try and like top it somehow. Right. So I'm like, how the hell are they going to do that? I do feel like they do it. And I kind of feel like it's actually in chapter 5 where they top it. So
I wasn't ready for that. I wasn't there yet.
What, at chapter 5?
You started.
Oh yeah, no.
Get ready, girl. Get ready.
Yeah. Chapter 5. 5's my lucky number, you know? Oh man.
Guys, like I'm trying to like teach myself how to junk journal and it's so fucking hard.
Yeah, that is hard. I'm not good at it. I'm not good at drawing or putting things
What
together.
is junk journaling?
Well,
What is that?
I have this cool like print off on card paper, like these Jane Austen-y
It's cute.
Yeah, that's so cute.
stuff. And I have these medieval, like Scottish ones too. Like I got this one, then it has for if I read like a Scottish romance,
Aw.
and it has this like Scottish ballad thing on there. I don't know what you call it. The Sing Me a Song.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
And it has here, it has like Sassenach and like the definition of Sassenach
Sassenach?
is we've heard me try to speak Scottish.
I believe it's Sassenach. I think.
And it's I got a bunch of like medieval ones too.
Was that all from the book that you sent me the link to?
No, these
Okay.
were on Etsy, but each set, I've got like a bunch. Each one was like $2, and I just printed off because I already had card paper, and then I'm excited. Like, hold on, I have to show this to you guys.
Yes. See, I love that.
I'm like freaking out over here. I'm having a good time.
Good.
Yeah. It's gonna be like really cool.
Oh,
Is
yeah.
is the junk journal just like a scrap book type thing?
Here, let me show you.
Like, what is a junk journal? I've never heard that.
So this is I made the book thing. And it says, it's kind of hard to see on the screen, but it says the Romance Readathon on the front. In person, it's like glittery. But yeah, so it's just like very junky, like scrapbooky. And like,
so cute.
It is so cute. Oh my goodness.
yeah.
That's like the wow page right there. The pull.
It's so
I have to, what I'm planning on, like, these are like called inserts, and I've only got 2 so far. So there's going to be more. That's what I'm working on, is one right now. But yeah.
It's so cute, Hannah. You got to do like posts of this at least.
I have
Oh,
some
my
on, I shared a little, like that 1-minute video I texted you.
Don't bite.
Yeah.
I shared that on Discord on the journal because I put the journal thread in.
Yeah. You should put it on like your Instagram too or something. Or even on YouTube.
I don't know.
Hear it. It's super cute, Hannah. It's
Maybe.
super cute.
Maybe.
I like it.
Oh. Okay. Well, since a lot of us are like chapter 4, chapter 5, should we just like get back into it so we can get to the goods?
Yes.
I mean, that's what we're here for, right?
I guess I'm looking forward to chapter 5 now.
Oh, yeah, you'll like it. Kristen literally is saying, I always forgot how quickly we get into these books.
Sorry, I didn't realize we were switched.
Here's the heat, babes. Sorry. Okay, you guys start. Oh. right, guys. Time to chat.
Oh my gosh.
What the way you just said that. What are you thinking? What's going on in your head?
Oh my God. That chapter 5 was just so much.
Right? Right? I didn't know how they could top a group scene, but I feel like that one did it. I feel like chapter 5 did it.
I almost choked on my snack.
Oh my God.
Nice.
Hannah, Kim, your thoughts on chapter 5?
It was very steamy. But
Yeah.
that he
Yeah.
has so many kinks, that was kind of surprising.
Oh yeah, the pink toy. I won't say which one because I don't want to spoil it for anybody in the future, but that got me. I love what you said, April, in Discord with what she does with that toy. The print.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I was like, whenever I'm listening to it, I'm always like, oh yeah. Ooh. It's like
It's one way to do it, I guess.
yeah, true. Hey, you know what? If you're out of stuff, that's your only option. It's
Use
on
what you
that brow. True organic, like it's so like steamy and cringy. I love it. Oh, it's a great time.
That's what it is. It's between steamy and cringy, and it's just hilarious. It ends up being super funny.
Yeah, I've never experienced this in any other book, even when I'm reading like true smut, and I've read some weird ones. I don't know how you straddle that line, but it's done so well between comedic and hot because you do feel both of it. That you're just kind of like, what's happening right now? What's going on inside of me? I don't know what I'm feeling. Okay, so let me ask this now. Since you guys were saying that Caleb was annoying you in book 2, how are you feeling about him now?
I'm only in chapter 6, about midway chapter 6. So he's still kind of,
Okay.
yeah.
I'll ask you again in a little bit, Kim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know.
Do you still feel like he's holding back too much?
I think I'm stuck on like the eyes thing. I don't want to say anything like live, but like the eyes thing and what that means.
Okay. That's where your mind's focusing at the moment?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. What about you, April? Do you feel like Caleb, because I know you said you were starting to get annoyed in book 2.
Oh, I still like him.
No, I know you still like him, but do you feel like he's starting to come out of it?
I feel like he's being too sweet right now.
What do you want him to do? You just want him to bend her over, don't you? Let's be honest. We need another one of those scenes. Let's get in on it.
Honestly, yes.
Oh man, I don't know. I like the sweet side.
I'm okay with
too,
it.
don't get me wrong, but I thought it was sweet. I was like, as he was talking, I was just like, oh, he's like so nice. He'd be such a good husband. He just wants to be with her. He doesn't have to have the physical side. He's perfect.
I think Kingston would make the better daddy.
Kingston, the stuff that he says, he's so just there for her, man. He is sweet. That's why he's my number 2, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really liked it. I really appreciated what he said at the end of Where Am I? I guess maybe at the end of chapter 7, beginning of chapter 8. About the kid.
Oh, yeah. I posted that in the Discord. I thought that was sweet too. It was just like, oh, you're warming my heart. You're such a sweetie pie.
Okay, Moira is still one of the best things about this book. I love everything about her. Every time she's on the page, I love her so much. And her nickname for the baby, just is killing me. I
think April, maybe you mentioned it before. Someone was saying they were hoping that maybe in one of the future series, they're hoping that Moira gets like a series.
That would be great.
Yeah.
I would love that.
I don't know. I can't like confirm that or anything, but I remember someone had mentioned that they hope Moira gets more of a story. And I've only read to series 2 because that's all that's out. And she is actually in it, but it's not about her. So I don't know about the future ones. I don't think they've really said anything about that. Which I actually don't know when the 3rd series is gonna come out. Damn it.
Okay, so
Damn it.
sorry, random question. I have a question. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Have you guys used washi tape before?
Yes.
Yeah.
Does it smell weird?
Yes.
I've never sniffed it.
Well,
I'm seconding Tim.
I opened the package and I was like, this smells weird. And then I opened it and I just like, ugh, it smells like
Chemicals?
no, it smells like fish.
Oh,
No.
that's weird.
Uh-uh.
Yeah. Something's wrong probably with the glue if it smells like fish. Where'd you get it from? Did you order it offline or did you pick it up at offline?
No, actually, yeah, I did. I got this at Hobby Lobby.
Yeah,
is
I don't think
weird.
it should smell like that. I'm pretty sure I've
No.
gotten washi tape from there too.
I think
Do
it
they
just
all
smells like
smell
glue,
like
like
that?
a different kind of glue.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe it's like spoiled or something like in the warehouse. Like, is it strong?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't use it.
Yeah, I don't know if you
No.
want your nice, pretty book to smell like fish, Hannah.
At least let it air out.
Yeah. Yeah, try that.
I don't know. Maybe it is chemicals.
Is it still working? Like, does it stick?
Yeah, it's sticky. That's the thing. It smells. I'm not over here sniffing glue on camera. Like, I swear.
That's your other hobby, Hannah.
Yeah.
One of many.
Oh my God. Okay, let's go to the comments really quick. Vita says chapter 5 is a lot in a good way though, right, Vita? Like it's fun. Yeah, Joanne says it's a good hot time. I agree. I think that was probably one of the more memorable scenes for me of like intimate scenes.
And I like that she takes control in that one.
Yeah, and she did a damn fine job. There was a couple times where I'm like, get it, girl. Yeah.
I know. I was like,
Yeah.
I
Just-
get it.
I
I think I'm
like
just
her-
like. Oh, sorry.
No, okay. I was just gonna say I like directness.
Yeah.
She's very direct.
Mm-hmm.
I still like the other scene better.
the group one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, my favorite one, and it's really purely because of one line that's said by my boy. It just like lives in my brain rent free. Mainly his line. It's just one of those moments where you're just like, oh, they did a good job. They did a great job on that. All right. Kristen says there are romance books where I want to skip the steamy scenes, but never in this series. Because they are hilarious, but also fire. Yeah. I don't know what it is, but Kayla Rain and Meg Ann figured out how to blend it in like the most amazing way. I think I like Caleb when he interacts with the other guys more than he's with Sunday. Really? He is fun though. Like the banter, Kristen, I think you said that on Discord. The banter between him and the guys is pretty great.
The banter is great. It's fantastic.
So good. So
Yeah.
good.
Still hilarious that she chucked Jake at him.
Yeah.
It's a weapon.
I just died laughing. Can you assault? You often assault people with sexual.
It was great. It was great.
Oh. All right. Shay says right now Caleb is more father and Kingston is daddy. All right.
Okay.
I don't know. Can he be daddy after that scene? I don't know.
What'd you say, Hannah?
Like, can he be daddy after that scene?
Aaron, I'm gonna have to go back a little bit because I dozed off. Oh, What part of you? Wait, Aaron, did you get to chapter 5? I thought you might have said you already got to chapter 5. That will wake you up, though. Just go read that again. Dory, according to Amazon, the Make Games Death Book 1 comes out January 2024. Okay.
Just in
My
time for my
birthday month.
birthday. Yeah, birthday,
Woo! Woo! January, babes. So are you guys Aquarius?
I think it's Capricorn, so I'm at the end of January.
I'm on the cusp, so I'm both.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, I'm the 20th.
Well, I'm 30th. So.
Super close.
Yeah, I think I was originally supposed to have been born on the 10th, though. I was 2 days late.
Oh, you came late. Oh my, I was early.
Oh, wow.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Aaron says, I like the group scene better too. Hannah, Aaron's agreeing with you. All for the group scene. Shay, that group scene lives in my head rent free.
Right?
I just like that scene, I thought was a lot of fun, but when I was listening to it, and then when he says that one thing, when Alek says the thing at the end, I wasn't prepped for that yet because that was back when I like first started reading more steamy books. So when he said he could like taste himself and whatever, I was like, what? That was my first time experiencing that. So that was funny. Oh. Was already there. Let's see. Aaron, I was in chapter 8 when I woke up, but probably fell asleep in chapter 7.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Well, like, this is Alek's book, and really we've gotten 2 scenes with him so far.
Yeah, no, that's what I was thinking. It's his book, but he's not in there.
Yeah. So, yeah.
So he's a prisoner, basically, right now. Okay.
Yeah, pretty much. Like his family loves him and all, but because he's so dangerous, it's kind of honestly a lot like the scene in I almost said Lord of the Rings. That's wrong. In 4, where like he's in that glass cage, you know, where Loki's in the glass cage. So it's a lot like that right now.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, it is kind of like that for a little bit. Where he's somewhere else. Viola says she's looking forward to the 3rd series. I am too. That's gonna. I think they started different series that's unrelated to this. The cowboy, mafia cowboy one. I think that's comes out before January 2024. So,
Is that a
be
contemporary?
Huh?
Is that a contemporary or like a paranormal or?
I think it's contemporary. Dory, you got the info. Go ahead and info dump on us. I think it's a contemporary and it's not meant to be a paranormal, but there was some stuff that happened in series 2 where I'm like, oh, I wonder if this person could be in this book, but I don't believe it's supposed to be paranormal. But there's going to be more tortured souls and just kind of torturing in general because it was the mafia. So be prepared for that. Yeah. Okay. Dory says it's a contemporary. I'm pretty sure it's going to be like a dark contemporary too.
I just read my first Mafia, so I'm like, I could be into it.
Yeah. That's so funny. I also like, I've never been drawn to Mafia. I've only read one book and it was basically a retelling of Phantom of the Opera. And I wasn't a huge fan, but with Megan and Kayla Rain, like these books prove that like they know how to write steam. They know how to make it comedic and fun. So I'm down. Yeah, the Twisted Cross Ranch. It's gonna be the Twisted Cross Ranch series.
I also really like their pacing. Like I think it's paced really well, so it's like constantly keeping me engaged. So
yeah, that's one thing I hate in books when like the beginning is super good and then the middle is just kind of lost and you're starting to just kind of doze off. But
or skipping.
Yeah, exactly. Erin says she hasn't tried a mafia before. I'm not sure I would like it. I honestly felt the same way, but I'm trusting the authors, you know? I think I just need the right mafia maybe, honestly, because I feel like if I read something from like the 1920s, like some Al Capone stuff, I think that could be kind of fun. Like I'm excited for in the romance readathon. What's the one? The Prohibition one, the fairy one.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
That one would be cool if there's like mafia fairies. Yeah. I'm all for that. I'm excited about that. I'm kind of hoping that's going to exist, but
That's why I was kind of sad about the Cleo Evans one we read, Hannah, that I didn't like it more because that was like a paranormal mafia. They were a mafia.
It was.
Yeah.
What was the name of it?
It was called Thieves and Monsters, and so it's another white shoes, and they shift into a Cerberus, a 3-headed dog.
Ooh. Was it not great?
It was okay. Yeah, it was okay. It's
I feel like it was a generous 3 stars too, honestly.
It's just super steamy. Like the entire thing is steamy times.
Yeah.
I would say more like it's not steamy. I would say it's super smutty, but it's not steamy because there's no tension.
Right. Smutty, yeah.
Oh.
And it gets very
I felt like it was very like TikTok worthy, you know what I mean, for a monster romance. And so that was kind of my issue.
I didn't hate it. I just was like, at the end of it, you're just like, okay, this hasn't gone on long enough. And then there is like a teeny tiny plot. It's like a 90-10 type book, you know? There's a teeny tiny plot that I do wish that they focused a little bit more on because I think it was interesting.
I think we agreed about that.
Yeah.
Damn, but whatever.
Man. It is what it is. You win some, you lose some.
Yeah.
Dory says she heard Stella Hunter and Jason Clark recording live on Discord.
Oh.
So Stella Hunter, she's Kay Lorraine. She's the author, but she's also doing the voices of all the girls. She has her own Discord where like you can talk to a bunch of people, but she also does the live recordings when she's working with all the actors. And there's bloopers and things like that. So you guys can join that Discord if you want. And you can watch the actors do their thing. Dory was telling me that Stella all the time is like apologizing for the things she's making the guys say. Which is something I've always been wondering because as I listen to it, I'm like, oh, these poor guys. I wonder what's going through their head.
Where is that at on Discord? On her website?
Stella Hunter has her own. Let me drop it into the chat. I will put it into our Discord. I'll put it into the possession thread.
Okay. I'm going to have to hear that.
Yeah, and I think she's still doing recordings for the Mafia romance one. I think she technically finished up with Jason Clark, but she has the other boys on there too. There you go. Okay. Yeah, it's in the Discord.
Okay.
She does it on TikTok too, Dory is saying. I don't have TikTok. I get too addicted into it. And then I just like waste so many hours. So I got rid of it.
I've tried TikTok like 5 times and I just can't. It's too overwhelming.
Yeah. Yeah. I start to like, my anxiety goes up because I'll like just keep flipping. And then I start to realize that I'm not really relaxing. I'm just kind of scrolling. Like it gets a total, like my brain just full on shut off.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Do we want to do, you know what? Let's do another one because I was thinking we'd go to around 5:30. So let's do another 30 minutes of reading and then we'll do our last little bit of chit chat. Does that work for you guys?
Sounds good.
Yeah. All right. Let's get going. All right, guys. How we doing?
Wrap it up. It's 2:30.
She calls her Abby for abomination.
What chapter are you in again, Kim? What's that
I-
one where she calls her Abby?
That was in 8. I just started chapter 9.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want to call her Nation Bomb?
You gotta love Moira, man.
Yes. Called her
Yeah.
a heathen demon. That was great.
That's where I am too. I just started 9 because for like 20 minutes I forgot to put my earphones in because
You were
my brain is
busy.
just not working today.
I'm with you.
It was
I'm
great.
right there. Well, I'm in 14. I don't want to say anything.
And
Where are you at?
I just started 13.
Oh, like how far into 13?
Almost 5 minutes.
Okay, so I think you've heard it. I think you've heard it. Chapter 13, guys. That's all I'll say. You know, I put a thing on Discord. I hid it, but I put a thing on Discord for chapter 13 of just something to think about. You know, that's all I'm going to say. All right.
Maggie, you're the worst.
I know.
Okay.
Sorry. Okay, let's see where we at in the comments. Da. Yeah, Kristen said she finished chapter 13 and stopped there because she needed to process. Just to give you guys an idea.
Okay.
Yeah.
Officially nervous.
So one of them dies.
I'm in chapter 13.
Someone does die.
That's what I figured.
I won't say
Okay.
when. I'm not going to say it's chapter 13, but just, you know, someone does die. That's all I'm going to say. Joanne's in chapter 10. Shay, chapter 11. Steph just finished 13. So you know, Steph, you know what's going on. Yeah. It was a lot. So just something to think about. Okay.
The
That's all I'm
dream
gonna say.
sequence in chapter 10. Holy moly.
Oh my God. Yeah. Yeah. Let's talk about something nice. The dream sequence. Okay. So you guys aren't quite there yet, Hannah and Kim, but there's some good stuff before you get to chapter 13. So you have a lot to look forward to. Okay. When that sequence started, I forgot about that. So I heard the voices and I was like, ooh, okay, this is nice. I'm trying not to give anything away, but it's hard.
Isn't that the worst when you're like, you know? That's how
You're
I'm like when you're like, how can anyone like Nesta? I'm like,
Yeah. I'm sorry. Literally, I would kill Nesta. You saw it in my video.
I totally felt the same way. Yeah.
Okay,
We
well,
all
I'm glad you
felt the same way.
You did
Yeah,
too.
we all felt the same way. Yeah, we all felt the same way with Nesta.
Everyone.
Okay.
Everyone.
Okay.
She's written like that. She's written in
Yeah.
a very specific way.
Okay, because when I had heard other people talk about the book, I heard so many people say that Feyre's pointless and that the first book should have always been about Nesta.
Who said Farrah's point? I've never heard anyone say that.
It was on YouTube. It was
No,
on
I mean
YouTube.
a lot of people's favorite book is A Court of Silver Flames, and they like Nesta. I know people that like Nesta more. I like Nesta a little bit more,
Uh-huh.
but like I don't think Farrah's pointless. I love Farrah.
Yeah, I didn't feel like she was pointless at all.
I think she's the least interesting character of literally every character in that world.
But she's still very interesting.
But she's still interesting.
But
My
she's
thing
still once you've read all 4, well, 5 if you count the other one. But
Yeah.
like once you've read through all of them, like you'll see, because there's so much character development.
So much.
Okay, I appreciate
And
that.
honestly, the first book, like I've reread this series so many times.
I'm about to start a reread.
Farrah is such an enabler to her entire family. She allows them to be lazy. It drives me bonkers. So you can't just go, oh, her dad, screw him. He's like this. Nesta won't even chop wood. She allows them to be like that. I'm like, girl, get a backbone and stick up for yourself. Yeah. And I think Farrah likes to be the martyr. She loves to be the martyr. She's like, I'm the one holding up this whole family. So that stuff, like, I don't know.
Everyone has their own flaws, and that's definitely like her flaw. Everyone has their own flaws, but like once you get through, you see Nesta's point of view, and like also keep in mind, like everyone deals with trauma differently, right? Yeah. And you see that side of that.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay. Well, that makes me happy hearing that you guys didn't like her at all and wanted to kill her in the first book. Because I had just heard a bunch of people saying she's the best, she's the best, she's the best. And I was reading it and I'm like, am I just fucking evil? Like,
I just relate, once you get through and read from her perspective too, I just relate to her more than I relate to Farrah, just on a personal level.
Yeah.
I had a hard time with her through the majority of the
relatable.
series.
Oh, you had a hard time with Farrah, Kim? You said through the whole
No,
thing?
Nesta, through the majority of the series.
Even in her own book?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. She has her issues too. She's very complex.
Does. I mean, I'm not knocking that, but I think it's more the way the author wrote her. It's like she would progress and then she would backslide, like almost back to the beginning. And I think that's what drove me nuts more than anything. Yeah.
Okay.
Nesta is her own worst enemy, and she struggles against herself a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And I relate to that.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys know, like I heard, I think it's Nesta's book, but that's when Sarah J. Maas switched from first person to third person.
I didn't even notice.
Yeah.
I read all of the books within a short period of time.
Well, I can't confirm it because I haven't read it myself, but I heard someone saying that and I was like, I wonder why she would change it. But
are we sure that's not from that series to Crescent City or something like that?
No, I remember distinctly that it was in the Akatar series, and I'm pretty sure it was Nesta's book. But I was just kind of curious with
Wait, is Nesta's, I can't remember, is Nesta's book dual POV or no?
I think it is, because I think it goes through what's his name's point of view as well.
That's because the first 3 books are not dual POV. Right.
I think I've only read it once. So
I think the first 3 books are first person because they're not multi POV'd. I could be completely wrong, and maybe because Silver Flames is multi perspective, it was done in third person, maybe, or was it switched to first person?
Jay says in the comments it's third person and Echo SF.
Okay.
Yeah, that would make sense if it's multi-POV. That's why I asked.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that first one, first person.
I just
it's written much more like an adult high fantasy romance, but obviously it was super steamy. But because it's written, and the rest of the series wasn't technically in adult.
Yeah.
But generally, in a multi-POV'd adult high fantasy book, that would be written in third person. If it's multi-POV, and that would be my guess. Why?
Okay, I can see that.
Oh, and I take it back. Farrah isn't the least interesting in that series. It's Elaine.
Elaine,
right?
The little sister.
Listen, no one's looking forward to the next Akatar book for Elaine.
No, I liked her.
Who? No.
Oh man. I'm excited.
It's like the most exciting book for everyone, but it's not for Elaine.
Exactly.
No. Yeah. I'm excited for when the show finally comes out.
When does it come out?
I don't know. I don't think they have an official date, but I know that they've I don't know if they officially did. Did they do the casting, officially announce who's it, or they were
going through the castings and stuff like that?
Yeah, okay. That was the last thing I heard was that they were doing the casting, but nothing was
And
confirmed
I think
on
that
who was booked.
there's rumors that SJM is like making it take a long time because of her like being specific, which I mean, I think is great. Go ahead and be
Yeah.
specific. But at the same time, I don't believe that. I think it probably has more to do with the strike.
Yeah,
Like-
that's what I was gonna say. 1,000,000%. Do you know
And
how
so-
cool it would be if the Mate Games was a series? I'm just throwing it out there. Could you imagine?
It'd be fun. It'd be a lot more fun.
It would be so fun.
Wait. What network would it have to be on though?
That's what I was just about to say. HBO, maybe.
I think HBO. Yes.
HBO or
yeah.
Stars. It's got to be one of those, but like it can't be on
Oh.
Netflix.
Stars. Yes.
Oh, I would kill for that though. I think that would be hilarious. And
I think it could also be a CW. Just is CW around anymore? I don't remember, but like it feels like that type of show if they like pared down the spice.
Right. Yeah.
But do we want them to?
No.
I'm okay with it.
Oh, I mean, I still think it would totally work, but the spice is pretty
Yeah.
great. I won't lie. The spice is great. Oh, okay. Let's see what everybody else is saying. Rachel, I don't know what's going on, but everyone here is my favorite vibe. Aw. That's sweet. Hope we're having
Thank
a
you.
wonderful day. We are. Some of us are having a chaotic day, but it's still wonderful.
100%.
Steph says, I've read all the series so far and I still hate Nesta.
No.
No, I think that's fair. She's a hard character to like. I think
I
it's
don't know
fair.
if I like her, Hannah. I'm nervous.
I'm gonna
Me and you might get into some fighting words, Hannah.
Cause I feel like you're saying you hate me.
No. Oh no. All right, Shay says everyone hates Nesta at the beginning. Yeah. Okay, good. That makes me feel a lot better. Strawberry Steph kind of agree that she still hates Nesta. Aaron,
Okay, we
when
can
do you
stop
start liking Nesta? I'm reading Wings and Ruin around 40% and I still hate her.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And, like halfway through her own book, maybe.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
Damn.
I think like a third of the way.
Damn.
You just
That's
start to
good.
learn more about her.
Yeah, more of her background. Like you said, you're in her POV, understand
Yeah,
her
her
thinking and
motivations,
stuff.
yeah.
Yeah. Aaron, it took me at least 30% of access.
That's what I said.
Yep. Access in third person, while the first four are in Feyre's point of view. Akasef is Nesta and Cassian. I've heard a lot about Cassian, which Hannah,
I can't
you
wait
said
for
that
you
you
to read
think
the next one. I'm so excited.
I know, yeah, because that one is like I go back and forth, but like Silver Flames is my favorite, but that math.
Hannah, you
I
said
cannot
you
wait
think
for
that I'm
that.
gonna like re-sand the most, right? That's who you think I'm gonna fall in love with?
You're just gonna die in the best way.
Okay. In chapter 55?
Just the whole time.
Oh, the whole
The
time.
entire time. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Someone
But
I'm sorry if you're on right now. I can't remember who it was, but someone commented on my channel that there's like a vampire-ish character in the beginning of the second book. Does that sound familiar?
Yeah.
Yes, I think it. Is it the
I don't know.
second book or third book? I think it's
I
the
thought she said it
third
was the
book.
second book. I'm not too sure though. But she said there's like a vampire-ish character, so I'm like, okay, I want him.
I'm not gonna
But
say
I don't
anything.
know.
I don't want to say anything.
Oh, fun. I understand. Erin says Elaine is so boring. She's a zombie. She seemed so sweet in the first book, though.
Exactly.
Is that
My
it?
couch
It's just
has
one
more
note?
personality than Elaine.
Who does?
Huh?
My
Your
couch.
couch?
Oh, damn. Damn, all right.
She likes to garden. I mean, I
That's all
like to
she has
garden.
going for her?
I like to garden too.
Oh my gosh. Okay, getting back to Make Games, HBO. I think that seems to be a front runner here. HBO Make Games. Yeah, I still think HBO or Stars, they would do it. Steph, I can never hate you, Hannah, but I really, really have issues with her alcoholism. She's an alcoholic?
You'll get there.
We can't talk about that.
Okay. Nessa's very, very hard to like, even in her book. All right, Joanne. Hannah, I don't know if we're gonna agree. It seems like a lot of people don't like Nesta. Shay.
So I think
I don't know, like a lot of people I know, Silver Flames is their favorite book. So
okay.
And you have to realize that Sarah J. Maas was dealing with her own like trauma therapy stuff, like her own journey with mental health during that book. So,
I didn't know that.
mm-hmm.
The only thing that I know was that like Tamlin doesn't get a redemption arc because he was based off an ex-boyfriend. So that's all I know. But like any future stuff, I don't really know much about. Shay, that was me, and it's not the beginning of the second book, but they come in. Oh, okay, Shay. Yes, talking about the vampire character. It's not at the beginning of the second book, but they come in more towards the middle or the end. Okay.
Oh yes,
Does that sound more familiar to you guys?
I know what she's referring to.
Okay. See, I'm already for him, and I haven't heard anything about him yet. I'm just still in a state of kind of like Rhysand seemed like he was kind of an ass. And then Tamlin, I never felt anything for Tamlin during that whole book. Like for me, the romance wasn't there. Like I felt like I was reading a romance. I didn't feel like I felt any of it, if that makes sense. Okay. All right, guys, just be quiet. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. We're just trying to read along where we're supposed to be talking.
I feel like I'm turning as red as the background, trying to like.
We don't want to say anything.
Yeah. Okay.
But do you guys want to see what I worked on?
Pretty. That's gorgeous. Is that going to be like a page you're going to put in, or is this like a separate? Oh, that's so cool.
It's like I'm working on the flip.
Oh, I love that. So what are the little like cards that you're pulling out?
Like I
stamped
it with cardboard.
Yeah.
And this has like, it can go like under this, but there's also a pocket that starts like right where this is too. So it's like a hidden thing.
Look at you, Miss Creative Thing over here.
Yeah.
I am not that crafty.
You're not a crafty person, April? What are you doing?
I'm not. I do a lot of DIY stuff, but I am not crafty.
Yeah. Well, you love to garden, right? Like, because you have the whole, like, you're growing fruits and vegetables, aren't you?
Yeah, I like to garden and I like to, like, build stuff, like home improvement projects, that kind of stuff. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Do you do, like,
Also,
furniture
guys,
type of things?
No, like making furniture? No.
Yeah.
More like remodeling.
Oh, remodeling. Okay.
Yeah,
It's a
like
hidden
last year I
pocket.
remodeled my entire bathroom. That's so
Cool.
cute, Anna.
You don't see it, but it's that.
That's
It's
super
like a
cool.
little hidden pocket.
Sorry.
Kim, do you do anything? Do you like to craft?
I'm not very good at it. I picked up, I started quilting a few years ago, and then I picked up diamond painting here recently.
Oh, yeah. I
My mom
remember
does
you-
quilting. She makes some really cool stuff.
So
I've
that's
never
kind of the
done-
newest thing.
I've literally never done either of those. I've seen the like tons of diamond paintings though. Like when you go into like Michael's or Hobby Lobby, I've seen like some really cool ones too.
I feel like I would like it because I love a good paint by number.
See, I suck
Yeah,
at this,
you would
but I
totally like
really
it then.
enjoyed.
You might like embroidery too, because I feel like I started embroidery recently, and it reminds me of paint by number.
Yeah, I can't do cross stitch because I can't pull the threads apart. That drives me nuts.
I used to cross stitch when I was like in 4-H, like forever ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like as like a 10-year-old.
I want to try to get my kids in it soon or whenever. I don't know when they can start. My oldest is almost 4 because we do chickens.
Oh, they do brownies. She could be a brownie.
A brownie? What?
Yeah, 4-H is like brownies. That's what they're
I thought
called.
that was
Girl Scouts.
Oh, wait, that is Girl Scouts.
Yeah, that's not 4-H. 4-H is
what
for
are they
like
called?
farm and ag.
Yeah, no. Yeah, that's what I did. But ours was a lot of crafts.
Oh, yeah. I think there's everything. I think it's like it like full farm.
Ooh.
You know what I'm trying to say? Like full like sufficiency, right?
Homesteading. Isn't
I
that
just
full
remember
farm?
I was a brownie.
Well, I personally like I don't know about the term.
Farming here is like
I don't know how I feel about the term based on like my like some I'm not gonna get into it.
Okay.
But yeah.
I remember when I was a brownie, I enjoyed it at first, but then I went to like the Girl Scout Olympics and there was this chick who had no chill. We were like, what? I don't know, 7 or 8. And she was eating a cookie, decided she didn't like it. So she just like took my sleeve and puked in my sleeve and then just rolled it up. Yeah. That bitch. It was the weirdest thing that I had ever went through because I didn't know what to do because I was mad, but I was young. And then I had to like go do like a baton race. And so my coach or whoever it was just like continued to roll it up and made me wear it while I competed.
Ew.
Yeah, it was a
Gross.
weird. Yeah, it was a thing. It was a thing. But Girl Scouts.
I am shocked and appalled.
Yeah. Looking back on it now, I'm kind of like, why didn't you just like pull me out? But whatever. It was what it was.
Or just clean it off or something. Give you a new shirt.
Yeah.
Gross.
Okay, let me do some more comments
Oh,
here.
Vita, clay crafting.
Clay crafting?
Oh, yeah.
I've never done that before. I think it's like interesting.
Wait, who's doing clay crafting?
Vita.
Oh, Vita. Oh, does she have it down? I'll get to
At
you,
the bottom.
Vita, in a sec
Sorry.
here. No, you're good. Shay,
Go
that was
ahead.
me. And it's not the beginning of the, oh, we already did that one. When I first read book 1, I wanted her with Lucian. I didn't feel
Me
like there was
too!
Tamlin. Yeah, honestly, looking back on that now, I do feel like there was more of a connection between her and Lucian than her and Tamlin. Tamlin kind of felt like cardboard. Like he was just, I don't know.
Right, April?
Yep.
I like making things, but I'm not creative. I doubt that, Erin. I think most people who make things, who are truly creative, have a tendency to think that they're not. They think that they're worse than they are. Steph, me over here with my paint by numbers thinking I was doing something, and Hannah is over here making true art.
Oh, stop. No.
Steph, you should post your stuff in the on the Discord. Let us check it out.
Yes.
Patricia, I think I'll like Nesta better in the next book without the issues, just her kick-ass attitude.
Her issues are throughout.
Okay. Vita, clay crafting is my fave. Vita, you also should post some stuff. Like everybody, if you guys are making stuff, post it.
You know what we need to do, Maggie?
A thread?
Craft channel.
Yeah.
Let's do a thread.
Because hello, you and me are like crafting. This is
Yeah.
my craft room. Look behind me.
Yeah. I want a craft room.
My kids love clay crafting.
My
Yeah.
kids have to share a room because of this crap.
I love that you're like, I get my crafting room.
Well, this
You
is
two bunk beds.
Here, look.
Yeah, see, I love that. I wish I had that space. Oh,
Me too.
yeah.
I just
like,
get the living room. That's it.
yeah, I just have this small little like office room. I'm in a house from like the 1800s and we rent, so we can't really change stuff. But this room is literally like 6 feet by 6 feet. So I can't really do much. So then I always spread out in like our living room on our dining table, but it's a pain in the ass to try and like constantly put stuff away, you know? But it is what it is. Vita, we should have a craft channel. Yep, that's what we're saying. Oh, wait, Hannah, why are you quiet all of a sudden?
Oh,
What'd you just say?
sorry.
No,
I was saying I had to get this because my coat closet went like you couldn't open the door without stuff falling out. Literally, our
Yeah.
front coat closet because it was my craft closet.
Yeah.
So that's when we moved Jonah, who was in his bedroom, into Noah's room.
I have like a back porch where I just stack everything. It looks terrible, but it is what it is.
It's whatever you got to do.
Right? Yeah, to make it work.
I have like a tiny like shoebox under the bed of like my planner stickers. That's it.
That's it? Well, you have like a shed outside though, right?
No, I have a garage, but it's just full of tools. I mean, all my tools are out there.
Yeah. Oh man. I wish I want like a big house.
Because we're talking about it.
Yeah.
This that I'm working on right now. Sorry, this is like you're like, why do
Show
you
'em.
have piles of hair? It's not hair, it's felt. Or it's not felt, it's fiber. But I'm making our logo for the hideaway.
Isn't that sick? She's doing the wool crafting stuff.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I've only just started and then I got distracted by the journey.
It already looks so good, Hannah. So good.
Cute.
And Erin said, I would probably craft more, but we live in a 2-bedroom, 900 square foot house. Yeah, I feel that. I have moments where like, it's like a roller coaster. I'll craft all the time and then all of a sudden it stops. Depends on how busy I am. Yeah. Because I'm massively, like, I'm so slow too. Like you guys, like the clock in my vlog, I didn't get very far just between like work and doing other things. It just takes forever. I'll think that it will go quick and then it never does. It takes hours upon hours. So
my stuff never goes quickly because I hop from project to project and keep starting new. It's like my bookshelves. Like I just keep buying new books.
Yeah.
But
I totally understand.
I'm realizing I texted Maggie today. I was like, I'm going to have to do a 4th part for my book haul.
Yeah.
Because
you have a compulsion.
That's how I am with crafts.
I
Yeah.
haven't stopped buying books for the longest time, so I'm actually pretty proud of myself. I haven't bought any except maybe one.
That's amazing.
Good for you, April. I'm like, honestly, I need that. Like, I'm like Hannah, where like I'll just like deep dive into it. Once I do it and I get a taste, I just go. Like Hannah literally the other day was messaging me some books that she had got. And then she's like, you should go get some. Because we were talking about a book that I really wanted that she just got. And I go on there and I bought a bunch of books. And then yesterday I went to the thrift store, not for books. And I came home with like at least 25.
Oh my God, I went to Hobby Lobby, not for books. And guess what I did? Drove across the street to 2nd and Charles. And we did it at the same time.
Yeah, it was so weird. Okay. All right, guys. Well, it's 6:00, so we should probably call it. So I will say this really quick about the next one. It'll be the 4th book, the last book, the best book, because it's my boy. We'll do it on August 6th over here, 3 p.m. normal. But then I was thinking that we'd basically only read up to a certain chapter. I have to figure out what that chapter is, so I'll put it into Discord. But then maybe on Monday evening, we can get back together and we can kind of like finish it together and maybe cry together. Just throwing that out there because I'm probably going to cry again. So
I do not want to cry.
I can't promise you that, April. I can't. I really can't. I'm not a crier. I've never cried in a book ever. And I
wait a second.
Bawled.
Wait.
What?
What?
You're gonna cry.
No, but you don't cry.
I've never cried in a book. Nope. I've never cried in a book. I know, but I was always reading historical romances, and they're always like very happy and light. So I think that's why.
I cry at everything.
I actively avoid books that try to make me cry. So no, I don't cry.
Sweet.
It's not sweet. It's not sweet.
Thanks.
just
That's great. I'm
Yeah.
looking forward
But
to it.
okay, this is what I'm gonna say because it's not bad. It's not bad. Okay, it's good to cry. It's healthy, you guys. But the writing is so well done with the part where you do cry that, like, I think you'll have a respect for it. Like, you're gonna appreciate, like, damn, they did
I'm
such
gonna
a good
respectfully
job
cry.
in all of this that they could make me get this emotional, especially when you listen to it. They act the scene really well. That's all.
Respectfully.
I'm still dying respectfully.
Dory says she's backing me up here. It's very emotional. Okay.
Oh God. Okay.
Yeah. I won't force you to like be on camera or anything, but
No,
I mean, if
I'm
you
gonna
want
turn
to
my
be,
mouth
that's
over.
cool.
I ugly cry.
I did too, man.
Oh,
It's
here.
okay.
No, you
Yeah.
don't want to see it.
I want to see it, Hannah. I really do want to see it. I want your
Me?
tears, man. Rachel's saying she'll cry if something's ridiculously sweet, but if it's trying to make me cry, 0 tears. I don't think you're gonna be able to help it, Rachel. Okay, just trust me on it. They just do a good job. It's really good. I want to cry again because the scene's so good.
Yeah, I'm still here for it, so it's okay.
Hey, are you saying there's not an HEA? It's a
I'm not
romance.
going to tell you.
No, it's a romance. It should be a habit. You need to tell me no. This is a romance. No, you have to tell me because if it's not HEA, I'm not going to finish the series.
Hannah, fuck off.
I'm serious. It's a romance. That
Yeah.
literally the definition of a romance is that it has to have an HEA. Otherwise, it is not a romance book.
You don't think that there can be an HEA without a death?
Of one of the love interests?
I don't want to say anything. You're going to be okay, Hannah. Just trust me.
They're not going to die. Even if they die, they're going to come back, so it doesn't matter.
Well,
Just
trust
trust me,
HEA. That's an HEA.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
Meg's like, they don't come back.
It's okay, bro. It's cool. It's cool.
I'm in denial.
You guys will see
I'm
in 2
stressed.
weeks.
Okay.
All
And it's
right.
like, I'm going on strike.
Dory's saying I'm scaring you guys. Kristen's saying if Alec dies,
No.
she's gonna rage.
Kristen, I swear to God, I will.
I'm not going to
I
tell
will
you
probably like the hideaway will end, basically.
All I'm going to say is I wasn't expecting it. So I'll leave with you that. All right. All right,
Yes,
Hannah, we can talk.
a side character can die.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right, guys. You guys have a good rest of your night. Enjoy the rest of the book. Feel free to have chat on it in the Discord, all that jazz, and then we'll catch y'all later. All right.
All right.
All right,
Bye.
toodles, guys.
Bye.